Hi everyone, this is a Christian Family Life with Rosalina, and today we want to extend our education concerning management of polygamous relationship. And we are reading from the book of 25, verse 5, where we are learning from Abraham again what happened after Sarah had died. And remember, Abraham had just one home where he had all the three wives' tents built all together in one compound. So one was for Sarah, another one was for Hagar, another one was for Keturah, the third wife. So what happened? Abraham decided that these two cannot live. The three houses they can't live together, and he decided to give all his wealth that he had acquired to Isaac. And then he separated, he gave, it is written that he gave gifts. Gifts is like, just something as, that is given by a father to remember that you had a father. So he separated the two. Keturah was built alone, and then Hagar was built alone with the son, and then Keturah with the sons. Remember, I've mentioned in the other clip that uh, uh, this Keturah, the third wife to Abraham, is the one who gave birth to Midian among other sons, and Midian was the strong opposition of Isaac's generation, and it attacked a lot. Ilikuwa ni kama shetani ya watu wa Israeli, the Midian. These Midians were problem to Israelites. And Israelites, remember, all these are, coming from the house of Abraham to Isaac to Jacob. So Jacob was called Israel because he was the father of the 12 sons. But then now, the children of Jacob and descendants of Jacob went through a lot through attack of the Medians. And remember, all this came from one family. What are we learning from this? That if you don't manage polygamy well, it can result to bringing in enmity within the same family and having opposition in your own one home. So men, let us be very, very careful before you think of getting a second wife. Start, have time, negotiate, discuss, agree with this first wife to know if they could change anything that is moving, making you to move out. You can discuss, but kama amekushinda, you can marry a second wife, but separate the two. Don't build the two houses or three houses in one home so that it is obvious that when you go to another wife's house, what is happening there. Even the children, when they have reached adolescence, they know that today daddy ako kwa nyumba ya mama mkubwa. So they know that wewe ni sex operator. Una operate sex nyumba ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu. If they have their own homes, you can have peace of mind. But I'm telling you, most polygamous are crying. They went thinking that it is the best place to be. And of course, they are tackling a lot of opposition and jealous that it is not easy for them. And so if you have to marry more than one wife, please usitujenge pamoja. Umnunulie huyo mwingine shamba lake, umjenge huko, akwe na watoto wake na geti yake. So that when you are there. And then this other wife, let them remain alone with their children. It will help you. Even if you are gone, like Abraham did this before he went to rest with the Lord. He separated the three. Isaac remained, and then Keturah and the sons, and then Hagar and Ishmael. So we should also do the same so that we can have peace of mind. Yes. But if you are build the two of them in one home, every time when you go somewhere in one of the houses, they will expect that day you have taken for them sex as a service. Sasa we ni service provider ya sex. Don't waste your energy. Utachoka, uchoke na kuna mwanamke atakuelewa kwamba leo umechoka. But if they are in their own home, it is easier to escape. And I'm also telling women, kama bwana amekuja na amechoka, usimlazimishe mpaka ya kwamba unataka haki yako. Yes, tunajua haki ni yako, lakini saa zingine kuna kuchoka nayo. Sometimes hawana mood. You know, as a woman, you can't force a man to have sex with you. It's not easy. It's not easy. And sex inafaa ikuwe na pleasure. And that's why I love Ayub. Ayub brought about pleasure. I read in another article that if you want to give birth to beautiful children, then you must enjoy sex during the time that this child is being conceived. And I've also learned a lot about, those who are using drugs. If you get pregnant with a man when they are drunk, your child will utakuwa hiyo yote ni mbegu ya pombe tupu. It will be easy for that child to get addicted to alcohol if they just try, as opposed to a child that was conceived when they were sober. And in this literature about the beauty, you see, when you read the Bible, you see like Abraham, starting with Abraham, he said Sarah was very beautiful. Then we go to Rebecca, was very beautiful. Even David said Bathsheba was beautiful and brown. He saw Bathsheba bathing and akamuita, akafanya ile kitu. So beauty has a role to play in terms of, especially the leaders. Wanataka beautiful wife. And that is why I said, sometimes you may not be born that beautiful, but unajivaa vizuri, unajitengeneza, unakaa kasichana, sio kujiwachilia tu ya kwamba we ni mwanamke ulishaolewa hapo. So ndio unakuwa beautiful so that your husband, when they are introducing you, they are happy to introduce you, meet my wife. Lakini sasa wewe hata atasema ati wacha tu tembea mbele yangu, tutakutana kwa hiyo safari. Ukishasikia bwana yako anasema tutakutana mbele, ujue mambo ni mazito, and you have a rival. He doesn't even want to associate himself with you. And also men, kabla uowe, chagua mwanamke mwenye unaweza enda naye safari. Kwa nini unachukua mtu mwenye unajua sio class wako, alafu baadaye unaona aibu huwezi kumintroduce? Si uchague at the right time. So when we are talking about beauty, Ayub brought about this in Ayub 3 verse 7, that night, I cast that night let there be no sounds of joy that for conceiving a child. Meaning that hiyo noise ya usiku ya joy ya kuconceive a child, si umalize na kichwa yako ni nini? And then now you go to Ayub 45 verse 15. It's indicated that the 3 girls of Ayub were the most beautiful in the world. Ayub alijua hii kitu. Sasa ukitaka mtoto mrembo, mpaka you enjoy sex, mpaka ufike orgasm, ndio uzae mtoto mwenye akona nguvu, akona strength, ako beautiful. Otherwise, kama wewe ni askari polisi, unafikiria hapo ni crime scene yenye unakunja macho hapo kama una have sex. Inafaa uenjoy sex so that mtoto mwenye unazaa anakuwa relaxed. Mtoto mwenye ana smile peke yake. Utazaa mtoto mwenye amejikunja macho mpaka ng'oa. Sasa mpaka tujipange. So for more of this education, you can find us on YouTube, Christian Family Life with Rosalina, or on our Facebook page, Christian Family Life with Rosalina, TikTok and Instagram. Asante.